2 months later, I had another encounter where him and I were walking on this narrow, winding path up the mountains. And the trees along this path were really curvy. They were very interesting and kind of like not from this planet. We were walking and chatting, and as we were going up and up, we seemed to be walking for so long that at some point I looked down and I couldn't see the ground anymore. I could see the clouds, and the air there was shimmering gold, and we could see the molecules of the air. You kind of could touch them almost. You could hear the sounds of the space around, and it seemed like the time just stopped there. And at the top of this mountain, there was this golden palace. And we approached the palace, and he decided to stay outside and wait for me, and I went in. As I was stepping inside the palace, this space was expanding in every direction, and the rooms were opening up. The air there was lit with this shimmering golden light. It was so bright, but not blinding. And at some point, I turned left and stepped inside this big hall. I saw Claydine in the middle of the room on this golden, low sofa. She was laying like this, kind of like sideways, and she looked much younger than when she passed. She looked ageless, and she was wearing this golden robe like this, open here, and tied with this golden tassel belt. It was definitely a royal attire. She was definitely a queen in that space. She looked straight at me, and we had this telepathic communication where for a while I just couldn't take my eyes off of her. And at some point she kind of nodded like this in approval, and she said, "You're doing good, kiddo." And I left so happy knowing that she's celebrating her eternity in this incredible space.